It started with rain, a steady downpour that blurred the city lights, soaking through my jacket, making every breath feel heavier. I should have hurried home, should have ducked into the nearest shop to escape the cold. But then I saw her. She was standing under the awning of a café, shaking raindrops from her hair, her laughter cutting through the storm like a song I didn't know I needed to hear. Something about her, maybe the way she tilted her head, maybe the way she seemed completely unbothered by the rain, made me stop. For a moment, I forgot about the storm raging around me. I wasn't the kind of guy to believe in fate, but something about her made my chest tighten, made my feet move before my brain could catch up. One reckless step, and suddenly I was standing in front of her. "Excuse me," I said, my voice barely audible over the rain. She turned, and when her eyes met mine, I swear my heart stopped. "Yes?" she asked, amusement flickering across her face. I opened my mouth, then closed it. What was I doing? What was I supposed to say? Sorry, you just look like you know where the best coffee in the city is." She laughed, a soft, warm sound. "Is that your way of asking for a recommendation?" "More like an invitation." Her eyes studied me, searching. Then with a shrug, she said, "All right, stranger, let's get coffee." And just like that, I was lost. The conversation stretched between us as we walked inside, shaking off the rain. She introduced herself, Emma, and I found myself repeating her name under my breath like a secret. The world outside faded as we settled into a quiet corner, the air thick with the scent of coffee and cinnamon. Time slipped away unnoticed as we talked about books, about the city, about places we'd rather be. Her voice carried an honesty that made me want to tell her things I'd never admitted out loud. I told her about the night sky drives, how I used to watch the city lights from a hill near my house. She told me about the stories she wrote, but never showed anyone. The rain outside drummed softly against the windows, a steady rhythm that seemed to sync with the conversation, pulling us deeper into the moment. I could see the way her fingers traced the rim of her coffee cup absent-mindedly, the way her eyes flickered with something unreadable when she looked at me. "Do you always talk to strangers in the rain?" she teased, stirring her coffee. "No," I admitted, "only the ones I can't ignore." She paused for a moment, her gaze searching mine like she was deciding whether to believe me. Then she smiled, and something inside me unraveled. The cafe slowly began to empty, the soft murmur of voices fading, but neither of us moved. It wasn't until she checked her phone and sighed that I realized how much time had passed. "I should go," she said reluctantly, tucking a strand of hair behind her ear. I hesitated, not ready to let the moment end. "Let's do this again." She tilted her head slightly, considering, and then finally she nodded. "Okay." And just like that, the rain outside didn't seem so cold anymore.